What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to another edition of the CM Show. How's everybody doing out there? Hope y'all are having fun on this hump day edition of the show. As always, your boy's tired. I'm Jamaican, what can I say? I'll be doing about 30 different jobs. Hold on. That's right, got the coffee on deck because Lord knows I need it today. Let me show y'all something before we get started. You see this? Let me see if I can, see how cracked up the damn phone is? Yeah. That's how the last couple of days have been going for your boy. But anyway, and on top of that, we gotta talk about the weather. That's what old people do, right? What the hell's going on with this weather? Your boy's long sleeve today, man. Shit. But anyway, today we are gonna be talking about shooting your shot. Welcome to everybody in the chat. Let me shout out a couple people so far. Let's see. LB, aka Latrice, what's happening? Thank you for joining the show. And who else we got? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Can I say? Whoa, shit. I'm a one-man show. Let's do this. Hey, there she is. All right, so we got Latrice's LB that's here. And Jennifer. Whoa, thank you. You finally get to join. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being a part of the show. I look forward to hearing from you and everybody else that's going to join the chat. Thank y'all for joining me. But let me put it out there. Tonight's conversation is we're going to be talking about shooting your shot. All right. But before we get into it, welcome to the CM Show. I am Christopher Markland. I'm an author, podcaster, entrepreneur, truck driver, writer, real estate agent. Damn it, you know it. I do it. Like I said, I'm Jamaican. But before we get into it, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. In fact, take a second, hit that like button right there, because as I say, we are tickling the algorithms. We need to make sure that they know that we're out here. So make sure that you hit that like button, share, subscribe, do all of that stuff. Hit me on the DM, send me a link, whatever. Hey, just let your boy know that you are there. Shout out to one of my main they call them Jesus Christ. Sponsors. Good Lord. Oh, she's gonna have a heart attack. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The Black Candle Box, theblackcandlebox.com. All right. Yo, just make sure that for tonight, not just for tonight, if you go to that website, theblackcandlebox.com, you will get 15% off orders, 25% or more with the promo code TheCMShow. So just put that in and you will get that discount. Tonight's fragrance, tonight's scent is my favorite, coconut mango. Your boy, I can't talk or read tonight. This is by far my favorite scent, y'all. I need to re-up. But yeah. As I said, theblackcandlebox.com. So, candles. You know what's crazy? I know y'all ladies or some of y'all ladies been up on the candles for a while, and I'm just not getting my candle game up because I wasn't like, all right, yeah, they cute and all, but I only use candles in case of emergency. But I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to get up on it. I'm like, okay, I see what y'all been talking about. They're all relaxing. Anyway, so let's get into it. Tonight's topic, like I said, is shooting your shot. And what kind of made me want to even talk about this particular topic is, as y'all know, I do a TV show. I do reviews for a TV show called Ready to Love. In fact, my latest review for episode 2 of the show is up. So make sure, like I said, you can go down and check in my different playlists and you will see it. It's up now, and a lot of y'all may be wondering, okay, if you're not a fan of the show, you may be wondering, like, all right, what the hell is Ready to Love? Okay, now Ready to Love. In fact, before we even get started, let me warn y'all. All right, this is an adult show. I will be talking shit. I will be cussing. I will be talking about some. Who knows where I may go with it. So I always warn people, this is an adult show. So if you don't like adult topics, you might want to click off. There's a little button right there, and it's like, hey. Just bounce, okay? Now, I want interaction. I want all that stuff. And if you are an adult and you got something to say, get it off your chest. Or as I like to say to my ladies, get it off your chesticles. Whatever you got to do, but we're going to talk about it. This is an adult show. This is an adult broadcast. And we're going to be talking about some adult topics in adult ways. So, as I said, hey, if you don't like it, dip. Now that we got that out the way, let's get on into it. So, Ready to Love. It's a competition style dating show. 10 women, 10 men. It's on the OWN network. What I love about the show is that it shows 20 beautiful black people, right? I mean, they're all professionals. They're all attractive for the most part. But, you know, what the show talks about is their journeys for love. They're all in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, that kind of thing. Well, I don't think anybody on the show this week is over 50. But anyway, it's a group of adult men and women who are seeking love, ready to love, as the title says. So how the show goes about it is basically these men, these women, they come together, and each week somebody gets eliminated. Maybe one of the guys, maybe one of the ladies. It all depends. But there's one character in particular that caught my eye. All right, dude by the name of Corey. Now, who is Corey? Corey is a 40-year-old. Corey is a 40-year-old trainer / gym owner in the DMV area, not that DMV, the DC metropolitan area, you know, DC, Virginia, Maryland, right? In that neck of the woods. So my man, he's basically a gym owner, right? So in fact, you know what? Let me let Corey introduce himself. Hold on one second. Let's see what Corey's got. Now, Corey, like I said, he's a pretty interesting cat, right? You know, he's different. Let's hear it.
My name is Corey. I'm Washington, D.C.'s number one body transformation expert. I'm probably the most romantic guy in Washington, D.C., hands down. I've been out on almost 100 dates in the last 12 months.
So, as y'all heard, my man said he has been on over 1,000 dates, right? That's a lot of damn dating. I'm sorry. I can't even count to 1,000, much less been on a date with 1,000 damn people. That is just insane to me. But whatever, to each his own, all right? So, you know, like I said, that is a hell of a lot of people to be dating. Don't get me wrong. If you know, as they say, do you, boo boo. However, come on, bro. How can you get to learn, you know, how to learn that many people? That's just crazy to me. So, in fact, come on. Let's get one more from Mr. Corey. Let's see what you got, Corey.
I get questioned like, how can you really get to know somebody if you're talking to 15, 20 women at the same time online? And I tell them, I'm not talking to any of them. It's copy paste. The whole conversation is just a copy paste to get them to give me the telephone number to get them on the first date.
Yo, okay, so that is just insane to me. Over 1,000 dates. But what really got me, you know, got this idea going for tonight's conversation is, like he said, obviously my man, he's got game. He's got something, because he's able to at least get the women to go on the first date. So that means he knows how to shoot his shot. Now, how effective he is with closing the deal, or as we say in sales, you know, sealing the deal and taking it to the closing table, I don't know. Now, obviously, he's a handsome guy. He's in shape, you know, that kind of thing. But there's more to it than that. But we're not even going to talk about the end of the situation. We're going to talk about the beginning. Like I said, tonight we're going to be talking about shooting your shot. I want to hear from everybody in here, like, yo, how do you shoot your shot? What do you do? You know, all of those things, right? Now, you heard what he said right there, you know, the copy and paste. That is some of the laziest shit ever. But you know what? In this social media day and age where everybody's got one of these and you just click, swipe left, swipe right, it is what it is. Now, for us dudes, yeah, that's that lazy shit where we talking about, hey, good morning, beautiful. Hey, good morning, beautiful. Copy, paste. Good morning, beautiful. You know, to the point where y'all have seen it. Yo, take me out the rotation, right? But at the end of the day, it works. Somebody's going to, you know, be like, hey, and respond. It's like, got one. I'm reeling her ass in, right? But on the flip side, y'all ladies just as guilty. Hey, big head. Now y'all know damn well I hit somebody. Somebody out there's like, ooh, shit, that's me. Yes. Yes. I know one of y'all done came with the hey, big head. I'm just saying. Y'all know, okay? Because it's probably easier for y'all to reel one of us in with the hey, big head. Because like, ooh, hey, okay. There's a reason why you got my number in the first place. So hey, let's chop it up. It's still lazy. Yes, you shot your shot, but damn it, it's a lazy ass approach. You got to be creative. You've got to be creative and at least do something better than the good morning, beautiful, or the hey, big head. Now, I want to know in the chat, y'all let me know, has any one of them crazy ass approaches ever worked for you? I don't know. And y'all, please make sure you hit that like button. Like I said, we tickling the damn, tickling the algorithm today. I need more of y'all to join in. Anyway, what we got? Now, the reason why I call it lazy is because whenever you're shooting your shot, just like you're shooting anything else, right? You got to have the right ammo for whatever it is you're trying to use. Now, for us men, all right, for us dudes, we have a couple, I think we have maybe a few more sources of ammunition, a few more types of ammunition to use than y'all ladies do. Y'all let me know in the chat if I'm wrong on this. But for us fellas, one of the things that we have is money and resources. Now, if y'all, for my Ready to Love fans out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Remember Troy from last season where he's like, hey, I'm going to take you out on a trip? If you got money and you have that, then that's what you're going to lead with. You know, there's certain people that, you know, when they get to a certain level, a certain status, a certain, you know, have a certain celebrity about them, then, of course, they're going to lead with their money. They're going to lead with their wallet. Something else that men do is we lead with our stuff. Meaning, if you see a dude that's got a car, it may be basically a high-end automobile, or it may be sitting on some rims, or it may be loud as shit because he got that booming ass system. Or he may have jewelry, he may have clothing, that swag. That's essentially the same as a peacock. In other words, look at me, because if I can at least get you to look at me and I got your attention, I can bring your ass on in. I'm shooting my shot. I'm using what I have. Something else is the physical. Y'all saw my man Corey right there. He was doing his workout thing or whatever. He got all them damn abs and shit. I ain't hating on him, you know, a lot. But anyway, I'm just saying, obviously he's got the physical, you know, he's got the arms, he's got the body. So of course, them the kind of dudes that never wear a damn shirt. It could be snowing outside, but he looks like, you know, a member of a 90s R&B band, you know, because he's always showing his stomach. And of course, the personality. Those are the dudes that are empathetic, that can hold that conversation, or have a silly ass sense of humor. I ain't gonna lie, I'm that dude. I know, you know, as Tommy said on the show this past weekend, I'm a medium ugly dude, but damn it, I will make your ass laugh. I will laugh you out of your panties. You'd be like, oh my God, you done made me naked. How did we? I'm just saying, that was how I did, right? Notice I said did. If the wife's listening, I'm kidding. I'm just saying. But no, you know, that's what those are the tools that men have. Now, ladies, let me know if I miss anything, but what I have right here, no, I'm not hating Michelle. I'm just saying. Anyway, now, ladies, what you guys use to shoot your shot is your femininity. You know what I'm saying? You got them curves, you have that. And by femininity, which is not to get confused with the second thing that I have here, which is your sexuality. It's two different things. You can be feminine without being overtly sexual. There's some women, Erykah Badu, there's something about her. Yes, she's got the curves. Yes, she got the body, but there is something innately feminine about her. It's not sexual, it's sensual. And if you know how to use that to your advantage, oh my God, it's dangerous. And then on the flip side, you have the sexuality. You use your sexuality. That's how you shoot your shot. To me, those are chicks that damn near, you know, same as the other guys. The shirt damn near off, titties everywhere, you know, donkey for days. That's when you're using your sexuality. And of course, the personality, you know, that kind of goes back to your femininity, but just how you carry yourself. You're able to have a conversation. You're able to do those things. And to me, those are the three things for women. If I miss something, y'all let me know. Ooh, okay. I see the chat is jumping. We're going to talk about this a little bit. Now, no matter how good a shot you are, I don't care whether you're shooting with a weapon or whatever the case may be, or if you're shooting verbally, you're going to miss. It's inevitable. You may be off. All it takes is just a minuscule amount, just a tiny amount to be off, and you're going to miss. The same thing applies when you're shooting your shot, because at the end of the day, Not all your jokes are gonna land. Not everything is gonna happen. And like Jennifer just said in the chat, if you lead with your resources, that's a turnoff. So just because you shoot your shot doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna hit. And what I think that one of the things that has been lost in our society is learning to take rejection. In other words, yo, you know what? Damn, you cute and all shot. What's happening? No, thank you. Oh, okay. Hey, have a good day. And you go about your business. But instead, y'all know what it is. Let me know if this is happening, y'all. Dude comes up to you. Hey, what's happening? No, thank you. Well, fuck you, bitch. Have y'all went through that? And on the flip side too, how many, if you ladies, you approach a guy in the store, it's like, hey, how you doing? Oh, no, thanks, I'm married. Oh, well, I ain't gonna talk to you. It goes on, it goes both ways. We've got to learn to take rejection, because part of loving, part of growing, part of developing our strengths in relationships is being able to take those L's and be like, you know what? How can I improve? Or maybe that's just not the one for me. Or it's, you know what? You live and you learn, and you keep it pushing. Learn to take those L's, learn to realize that, guess what? You know what? You're not entitled to that person's time. You're not entitled to that person's energy. And if they're not attractive, or if they're not attracted to you, if they're not interested in you, you just keep it pushing. It's simple as that. You don't have to be all up on somebody each and every damn time. All right. So we're going to talk about this tonight. I want to hear from each and every last one of y'all. So let me drop this link in the chat, because you know what? I want y'all to come on. What I want to hear from y'all tonight is, how do you shoot your shot? How have you shot your shot? If you're with somebody right now and y'all in a nice, happy, loving relationship and all that good stuff, okay, well, it may not apply to you, but yeah, that's not true, because y'all women always be flirting. I don't give a damn what you say. Y'all be flirting. If y'all say you don't, you a damn lie. I'm just saying. Anyway, I want to, I just dropped the link in the chat. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Y'all, please make sure that you, God darn it. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I just dropped the link. I want to hear about it. Let's see. Let's go through the chat. We're gonna ask the question. Couple questions. What the conversation that we're gonna have tonight is, all right, how did you shoot your shot? Or if somebody approached you, how did they shoot their shot? What ammo did they use? Were they like, hey, you know what? Hey, was it like their stuff? Was it like their femininity, their sexuality, all of that stuff? And what's the most creative approach that somebody used when they were shooting their shot? And did it work? And on the flip side, what is the laziest, lamest shot that tactic that somebody used, and did it work? I want to hear about it. Y'all let me know. Let's see. Shout out to May Allen. She said, I ain't shoot my shot. He shot his. Okay. All right. I don't know, hear about that. How did you shoot your, let's see. Hold on one second. Let me start from the top. All right. Shout out to LB. Thank you for joining the conversation. Jennifer, you finally get to join. You damn right. Let's see what we got. Carrie, what's happening? Thank you for joining the conversation tonight. Tonight's conversation is shooting your shot. May Allen, what's going on? Thank you for joining the conversation. G Dubs, what's happening? How you doing, ma'am? That's right, May. My man Corey on this reality show, Ready to Love. Like I said, that's what I do with my reviews each and every week. Just drop the latest review. So if you haven't, that's weird. If you haven't had a chance to see it, make sure you tune in. The show itself comes on every Thursday. But like I said, the genesis of this particular conversation is this gentleman right here, Mr. Corey. All right, now Corey, he like I said, my man said he's went on 1,000 dates. That's a lot of damn dates to be on. So, I don't know how you keep up with that many damn women, but I guess it works, because he's going on hey, whatever. If it works, run it. So that's how we kind of got on this conversation. That's right, man. My man said he'd copy and paste that good morning, beautiful, good morning, beautiful, good morning, beautiful. That is some BS. Don't quite understand it, but hey, I guess it works. It obviously did work. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see. Jennifer said men that lead with their material, yeah, is a turnoff for her. You know what? I don't disagree with that because I think a lot of times what happens is, dudes that think that their stuff entitles them to some kind of relationship, and G Dub, she co-signed with that. It's like she co-signed with what Jennifer had to say. If all you have is your stuff, then once you lose your stuff, then what are you? Because you really ain't got shit left behind, right? Yeah. May Allen, what she just said is now she's got to be a bitch because she's married. Like I said, we as a lot of dudes, we got to learn how to take rejection and just take the L graciously and go on about your business. One thing I've learned as I watch people, y'all know that, one of the things I really enjoy being an author is that I like to watch people in scenarios and watch how they move. That's probably why my favorite porn is like, amateurs, because you get to be a fly on the wall. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But one of the things that I've learned as I watch men is that if a man approaches a woman and he's just by himself, he can take the rejection and go about his business. But if you have a dude that's in a group and he gets rejected, then that's when all the bitches and hoes and fuck you then and all that shit comes up. Because those type of dudes or those types of dudes don't know how to take it's not even that they take the rejection, but it's two things that I've seen at play. One is they're approaching the woman not because of the woman, but because of their homeboys in order to get their approval for whatever reason. And two, they can't just take the rejection because now they feel like their boys are laughing at them. That's that silly shit that happens. It's kind of like in a lot of music today, when I listen to some of the lyrics, I'm like, damn, are you singing to the woman that how much you want to get with her? Or are you singing to the dude about I'm better than you and this? I'm like, who the hell are you singing to? It's a weird dynamic, but it definitely happens. It's kind of crazy. Like Jennifer said, she had to act stuck up just to avoid the whole scenario. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yo, that good morning, beautiful Michelle said it irks her nerves. I'm just saying, Sometimes, you know what? It's one of the things where I'm laughing because I ain't gonna lie. I did it. I did it once or twice. I ain't gonna lie, but quite honestly, that's not my everyday thing. So therefore, it's not necessarily, Oh, Michelle said that shit irks her nerves. I'm just saying. Sometimes when you go to war with the army you have, I'm just saying. Hold on, let's see. Hey, let me see if Jen can hear me. Jen, unmute for me, please, ma'am. I can hear you. Can you hear me? All right. Oh, by the way, if y'all don't want to be shown, just let me know, and we'll figure it out. But welcome, Jen, to the show. What do you have on the topic tonight? Shooting your shot. Are you a shot shooter or a shot receiver? Shot. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you got? How you, man? Welcome to the show.
Definitely not a shot shooter.
Okay.
Definitely not a shot shooter. But you asked earlier, what is the lamest shot that I've received? And it was a lot to text in the chat. So okay. I do online dating, and one thing that's always a major turnoff to me is men that shoot their shot in a sexual nature. I hate
the innuendo.
The innuendo.
Let me guess. Hey, beautiful. Those lips, sure. You have some beautiful lips. Something like that?
Oh, no, that's something even lamer. Like, did you used to run track back in the day? Like I'll get stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you like the worst one that I've ever had.
All
So
right.
I do online dating,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a message in my inbox one day. And let me just preface with my profile pictures on my account.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're not sexually revealing at all. I have one body shot, um, and maybe two or three headshots.
So what
And
you're saying is that what you're saying, no chesticles were shown and the donkey
no,
was covered.
right, all of
Okay.
that. My
All
dress
right.
was like below. I'm wearing a dress that's below my knees. It's flattering to my figure, but it's below my knees. Nothing,
Mm.
too sexy or nothing like that. So,
Okay.
anyways, the message said, and this was no hello, no nothing. The message said, "Pull out for what?"
Yikes.
Right.
Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa. It said what now? Pull out?
Pull out for what?
Okay.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Of course, I didn't answer. But here's the point that I want to make. Um, I didn't answer that. That's not
Pull
anything
out
that
for
appealed to
what?
me, of course. That's not anything that appealed to me, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But the point that I want to make is I feel personally why the reason why that we get women of our caliber get these ridiculous messages or these ridiculous shots is because unfortunately I feel like there's women that do entertain those types of messages. And so what
Yes.
happens is
Yes.
these men that say things like this to women, they have become so comfortable with shooting that type of shot and getting a positive feedback that now all women are grouped in one box
Mm.
and we're all treated we all get that same shot. Don't matter how we present, it doesn't matter how we carry ourselves. We all get the same shot. And so we have to be proactive in shooting a lot of that down
Yeah.
because we're all in the same box.
You know what? When I did my review on the show the other day, I talked about the approaches that men use, either the shotgun or the sniper. The shotgun, that's that, good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. As opposed to a man, it's like, hey, how are you? And he approaches by focusing on you and really working it. I'm not even gonna lie. Back in my day when I was less than anyway, I was doing some shit. I ain't gonna lie. So if one person took the bait, cool. Then that's who you'd focus on. And
Mhm.
at the end of the day, sooner or later somebody's gonna reply. So you're
Mhm.
right. You
Mhm.
know, if you're all about the numbers, then yeah, you're gonna
Mhm.
sling it out there. And I think it goes both ways. I wholeheartedly agree with what you're saying. Women, it's like, yo, if you know this dude's on some bullshit, just either ignore, block, delete, keep it pushing. But if you feed the foolishness, then of course it's gonna get fat. I'm just
Mhm.
saying. And on the same side, us dudes, we got to do better. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes because we be on some bullshit. Really and truly, we just be on some bullshit. However, I will use that line though. Pull out or what? Oh yeah, I like that.
Stop it. No, pull out for what? Just
Oh,
stop
for
it.
what? I'm just saying. Maybe you say pull out the driveway to take you on a date. I don't know.
No, he was disgusting and he immediately got blocked.
Question. Okay, question. When you saw the comment, did you do any research? Did you click to say, okay, let me see what this fool at least looks like? Or did you just say
No,
no?
I don't care
Okay,
what, no, I don't
okay.
care what he looked like. No, I
Got
did
you.
not care.
Okay.
It was,
Because I
it
ain't
was,
gonna lie. If I mean the amount of shots that have been shot on me could probably shit maybe feel the top of this pencil right here, right? But if a woman did be like, hey, how are you? I'm gonna do some. Okay, hi, hey, okay, click. All right, social security number. I'm gonna look it up. You didn't even do none of that.
no, not for a message like that. Why bother?
Gotcha.
Because I'm not going to talk to somebody who is comfortable with speaking to any woman like that on
Mm,
first meet. Like there was
mm.
no hello prior to that. No
That red
hello.
flag. Yeah.
That yeah, that was the
Yep.
initial statement. No, there's no reason to look up anything because he's disgusting from jump.
Mm.
And
That.
once you start talking to somebody and accepting things like that, you might as well be ready to accept it the whole way through. He was I do respect the honesty. Thank you for showing me how you were from jump.
Mm. Hmm. I like that. I like that. I'm making some notes here. That's good stuff, Jen. That's good stuff, man.
That's my little mental note. So, anyways,
No
I'm going back
doubt.
into the chat room. See ya.
All right, thank you. Yo, Jen made some great points right there. You know what? Something that she said right there, that really made so much sense to me. What she said was, how it starts is how it's going to continue. And here's the thing. Oh, what up, y'all? Welcome. What up, Miss Brown? Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining the chat. Who else we got that just popped in? She said she only answered good morning, beautiful conversation. Okay. Let's see. That's her. Women are dying. Weak, whack men can't take rejection for whatever reason. Yeah, that's true. Gotta say it. Oh man. Ooh. The lame. Okay, May Allen said the lamest is, oh, you're married, so am I. What? I ain't gonna lie. We supposed to cheat together? Fuck out of here. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all do me a favor. If y'all have not done so, I need for y'all to hit that like button. Close that chat out, hit the like button, and support your boy. I need this because I'm trying to do something. Oh, you can't have friends. Here's the thing. So you can't have friends. That line right there is actually similar to the Good Morning Beautiful, just like the conversation I just had with Jennifer. Basically, what it is, sooner or later, somebody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's okay. Well, I can have friends," and once we get that, you already know what time it is. Because here's the thing: if you've told me you're married and you still entertain my conversation, then I know what's up. And quite honestly, in a man's mind, we know what's up because you've told us that you're married, and it's like, all right, cool, but you're still standing here in front of my face, and we're still talking in any way, shape, manner, or form. Or I'm able to give you my business card, give you my phone number, give you whatever the case may be. Then you already know what time it is. If you're not interested and you say, hey, I'm married, and you walk off, cool. If you say, hey, I'm not married, I'm not interested, and you stay your ass right there and keep talking, yeah, you already know what time it is. I'm just saying, that's how men think. Let's see what else we got popping in the chat. Those kinds of dudes are whack. Y'all are silly. I'm just saying, it's one of them things where shooting your shot, man, it works both ways. But got a question for y'all though. So here's a question. We're talking about all these dudes that have said all this stuff. What is the lamest way that a man has approached you that actually worked? I'm not saying he approached you on some disrespectful shit. I'm not saying he can't, but just some of the lamest thing, like, ooh, you must have fallen from the heavens or some shit like that. And it actually worked. I want to know. Let me know what y'all have, what's the lamest thing that you've had. What up, May? Let's see. Hold on one second. Let me do this. Uh-oh. Hey, okay. Can you hear me? There you are. All right, I'm bringing you on. You ready?
No, I'm ready.
Oh, you ain't got to. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. What's happening? Welcome to the show. Tonight's conversation is shooting your shot. What you got?
What do I have?
Oh, wait a minute. Whenever somebody starts with that deep ass breath, you know it's gonna be good.
Because I be understanding, man. Like, why do you think that this is okay? And what's her name?
It's called penis. That's how we move. Sorry.
What's for me? What's her name? Jennifer?
Yeah.
So, and she was saying she think that it works for some ladies, and I've put this on page before, and I was like, so which one of y'all? Because I had a guy ask me. Mm-hmm. He was like, I think I told him I was married or whatever. He was like, so do you have a sister or something like that? And I'm like, well, which one of y'all ladies? Because this is not the first time that this has happened. I'm like, which one of y'all ladies is out here giving up their sisters when the men ask, like, oh, I can't date you. Do you sister because it had
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all women do the same thing. Y'all do the same thing. Oh, you got a brother? Y'all do the same thing. Stop.
Look,
Y'all do. Come
I
on.
can't speak to that. I can't speak
Oh,
to that.
okay. Okay.
I've been off the market for a long time, so I can't really. I can't apply myself there. But
Wait a minute. Okay. What's your profession?
I'm a realtor.
Real estate agent. Shout out. Okay. As an agent, right? You know,
Yeah.
and you come across, you know, you have a client and you have a single friend. It's like, hey, you know what? Wouldn't you not pass that person on?
Not really, because
Okay.
I don't see like not if it is someone that is trying to holler at me. I'm not gonna say, oh, friend. Now, if I meet someone and I'm like, oh, okay, this guy got his shit together, you know, like you might be a good connection for my friend. Do you mind if I give her your number type thing? That's a different thing, but not if you're trying to holler at me. Like, no, I wouldn't do that. Like,
I
because
see what you're saying.
because if they get together, then I'm always gonna think about like, you know, him shooting his shot. Like, that's not gonna go away.
Have you ever been in a situation where you wanted somebody to shoot their shot but they didn't?
No.
And the reason why I asked this is this. I don't know if y'all familiar with Aisha Curry, but a while back she was like, man, it bothered her that men didn't approach her anymore because she's been married to a while and her husband's like damn near the greatest shooter ever. So it kind of, you know, from an ego perspective for her, it bothered her that men didn't approach her anymore. So she felt, for whatever reason, less pretty, less sexy, less, you know, desirable. Has something like that ever happened to you? Like, okay, you kind of cute. Damn, he ain't gonna buy me a drink. Just something like that. Have you ever felt like that before?
No.
Okay.
Oh, how much backlash behind that? I understood what she was saying,
Yeah.
but she realized like her husband is in the public eye, and
Right.
everyone. To me, that's disrespectful. Like, you know exactly who my husband is, and in my case, they don't know my husband. They don't even really know I'm married until they ask. But even still, they don't know who he is, you know. So, but no, I don't know. If I'm out, I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm not upset if you shoot your shot because why not, you know? But
you say why not?
Right. I mean, I'm me. But
whoa, wait a minute. What you mean by that? What you mean I'm me?
So I am very, first, I like to laugh, you know. So sometimes if I'm out and I'm talking and, you know, we're laughing together or, you know, just having a good time, that doesn't mean that I'm flirting with you or, and in this business, like you were saying, it can be hard to really know if someone is trying to become your client and have a serious deal with you, or they just want to take you to lunch. Because I get that a lot. I get the, oh, I want to see a house, but let's go to lunch and talk about it. Like, no, sir, I don't want to go to lunch and talk about it. Like, what house do you want to see? Like, I'm gonna make sure, like, you know, so that's just, I mean,
trying to keep it professional. Yeah. Right. Trying to find that balance between not turning them off too much by shooting them down outright, but at the same time, I got you. That professional balance.
So in that case, I mean, it's hard that way. So I say whatever, like, let me work with the women. Women, where y'all at? If you need a house, you know, holler at me. Holler at me. I can help you out. You know, the men, if you're serious, you know, I don't, you know, I'm not going to shoot you down, but it is a thin line, you know, like I never disrespectful to my husband, but I do want to, you know, work together. So if you can keep it together and not toe that line anymore, then we can do that.
We can work it out.
Yeah. So, but I think I know the meaning of that. Like they continue to shoot their shot. Like, like I don't know if they like Jennifer was saying, maybe sometimes, or even what you were saying, like if you're just constantly good morning, because I have a guy, same guy, I kid you not, for like the last 8-9 months will send me good morning every morning on Instagram. I never reply. He still sends me good morning. And I'm like, well, he's in it for the long haul, but
He's gonna wear you down.
right, maybe there's some of that copy and paste, but to me, it's like, why are you still talking to me? Like, I've never responded to you. I'm not even feeding into it, but maybe that happened to somebody else that, 3 months later, she finally responded. Hey, how you doing?
He's
I don't know.
persistent.
It's just
I give him that much.
very persistent. Very persistent.
Yeah. Take a hint, bro. Take a hint. I'm talking to you, bro. Take a hint.
Yes, if you're not, know who you are, sir.
Yo, thank you for jumping on, man. I appreciate it.
No, thank you for having me.
Definitely. All right. Shout out to May for yo, I ain't gonna lie. You know what? There comes a point in time as us dudes, we gotta realize, you know what, this just ain't the move. And just take the L, keep it pushing. However, this kind of goes back to what Jennifer said, sooner or later, somebody's is gonna respond. So if you got a rotation of 20 women that you just copy and paste, sooner or later, somebody's gonna be like, hey, you know what? How are you? Good morning. Hey, big head. And next thing you know, loving marriage and happy and shit. I don't know. Let's see in the chat. Let's see. Miss Brown says, I have done that and it backfired. What have you done that backfired? I want to hear about this. Jump on it. What have you, let's see. My friend ended up feeling like sloppy seconds, but I was like, that only counts if we got together. Wait a minute. Miss Brown, I need to hear more of this. What else you say? I didn't want him, so I slid him over to you, but she didn't care. She just didn't like to be considered second. Okay. That makes, you know what? Them sloppy seconds, yeah. That does make sense. Because, at the end of the day, nobody wants. Oh, also, let me make sure I tell y'all that if you want to jump on the Zoom call where you and I are talking directly, if you don't want your face to be shown, just let me know. That way, I'll make sure it's blocked out. We can have the verbal conversation without your face being shown. So if you want to, before we connect, just say, hey, Chris, I want to talk, but I do not want to have my beautiful face shown. So I take it, hold on one second. Let me make sure that you are there. Hey, Michelle, can you hear me? Uh-oh, wait a minute. All right, there you are. Hold on. Do you want your camera? Oh, it's on. All right. Welcome to the show, Michelle. Tonight we are talking about, tonight's conversation is shooting your shot. What you got?
So the one example I can think of a good morning, beautiful, that kind of led somewhere, I'm ashamed to say. I know.
You trollop.
I know. So this guy, he had been interested in me for years, but I was not available.
Where's he from? Like, was he from Atlanta, Chicago? Where's he from?
He was from Atlanta.
Oh, okay, he was in town. I got you. Okay, go ahead.
Anywho's, and he had been trying to holler at me for like forever and a day, like forever.
Forever. Oh,
and
that's a mighty long time. Go ahead.
Basically, like all throughout my relationship, like, he was like, trying to be a friend or whatever. And when my relationship ended, I still didn't want him. Like, I still didn't really have any interest in him, but he just would not let me be. Like, he ended up like buying me like a birthday present one time, was like, no, we gotta meet out so I can give it to you. Like, it was just a lot.
He used every tool in the book.
Basically.
Everything, right? Okay.
Basically. And me back in the day, me trying to be nice and not hurt anybody's feelings. I remember meeting him when it was my birthday to like get my gift or what's not. And what I find about the good morning, beautiful guys is that that's all they have to offer. There's not much substance behind that, because when I did give him a shot, I'm like, all right, sure. Where would you like to meet? Like, where do you want to go out? Since you have been basically wearing me down and you came up with this grand plan for me to basically say yes, where do you want to go? And he had no idea. He had no clue. He's asking me questions like, well, what do you like to eat? You know, what do you want to do? And
bruh.
it's just like, okay, so you've had all this time, all these, you know, all these good morning beautifuls that went unanswered. Now that I'm saying yes, you thought of nothing in all this time.
He's like, put me in the game, coach. And when he finally did, he pissed down his leg. Oh my God. Okay.
Basically, it's like,
poor little Tink.
You know,
that's not good.
and then what's crazy is we did end up going out the one time. And it was not, you know, there was nothing there. Like, there's no mutual anything. And so I opted not to pursue that anymore. Like, you know, we're gonna let that be.
Were you physically attracted to this guy? Just curious.
No, not really.
Okay.
But you know, as you get older, you're like, maybe I need to give the nice guy a chance, because you know the relationship I was coming from, not necessarily two different types of men. I'll just leave it there. So I'm like, let me give, you know, this other type of man a chance, and it was everything I thought it was gonna be. And I recall one time, not too long after that, he had asked me out again, and I was very polite. I was like, you know what, right now I'm not really dating, which I wasn't. I was like, I don't really want to pursue anything in general, but more specifically, you know, I think you and I should just remain as friends regardless. And next thing you know, I got, you know, I'm the bitch. Like,
really?
Yeah.
He went.
That good morning beautiful text changed from a good morning beautiful to that's why I don't nobody want you, bitch.
You raggedy bitch.
Right. Man, not planning to save his life, but you know, he was quick to come up with the you raggedy bitch.
I'm sorry, but that's funny. It's not funny, but damn it, it's funny.
I became all kind of bitches and hoes, and I promise I was like so polite to this man. Like, I was so polite to him, and he was just not, he was none too happy.
You raggedy bitch.
Yeah, none too happy at all. So the good morning beautiful folks, like, whoever is answering these good morning beautiful texts, please stop. I promise you, I've done the homework for you. There is nothing on the other side. Nothing. You just let that be. Let it be.
You raggedy bitch.
Yeah, I came off kind of like, I remember he insulted me. He was like, "That's how you keep getting a flat tire." I was like, "What? Like, what?" I saw on your post you had a flat tire not too long ago. That's why.
He pulled out every tactic in the.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's funny.
And then on the flip side,
yeah,
as far as shooting your shot, I will say this: once I got married, folks just kind of came out the woodwork, like, man, you know, I've been trying to whoop de whoop, blah blah blah. No, I didn't know that. No. I know.
Why do you think that is? That people would wait or lie in wait until they see that it's your hair?
No, I just caught a peep in my hair.
Oh, okay. I don't have that problem.
Continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So, I mean, why do you think that is that men would be waiting or were waiting before they shot their shot, as it were, even though you were married at the time?
I don't know. Like, one person that came by and told me that he was interested in me, I was like, well, why didn't you say something? He was like, well, I didn't know if you would be down the whoop, the whoop, the whoop, the whoop. And I was like, well, you never said anything, so how would I have known? And now that you're telling me, ain't nothing I'm gonna do about it, so, you know, why tell me now? So I don't know why people wait. I think that's silly. If there's somebody that you're genuinely interested in and you're sincere and you're genuine, like, it's okay for you to approach that person. Like, you know, just be sincere, be genuine, leave the good morning beautifuls alone. Shoot your shot. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right. My husband shot his shot, had a date planned, and now we are, you know, happy and married. So shooting your shot works. Just don't good morning beautiful folks to death. And if you're the recipient of the good morning beautiful text, please don't answer them. Just let it be. Just block them. I've done the homework. Just let it be. Just let it be. That's all I got.
All right. Thank you for joining the conversation, Michelle. You have a good evening. Y'all, the good morning, beautiful text, they work. Maybe, kinda, sorta. I don't know. Yo, man, Alice, she said red flags on top of red flags on top of red flags. She said, no. I'm just saying though, y'all. Yo, Michelle brought up a couple good things. Like, for instance, and Miss Brown in the chat, she said it herself. She had to learn the difference between a nice guy versus a good guy. Y'all, first of all, whenever I hear a guy say, yo, I'm a nice guy, yeah, I instantly know that they on some bullshit, because quite honestly, just like a man doesn't have to say, yo, I'm a man, you know, you don't have to say I'm a nice guy. You know, 9 times out of 10, when I hear a dude say that, I know he's on some bullshit, because yeah, you're not. You're compensating. Your words automatically let me, and if a woman is about her shit, she knows too to back the hell up, because yo, Miss Brown is 100% right. I'm a firm believer that nice guys are dangerous. Nice guys are dangerous. Let's see, what is Miss? Oh, shit, my bad. Apple Watch. Let's see. May Allen says, do you think if you were physically attracted to him, would it? Okay, talking to somebody in the chat. What up, LB? Let's see what we got here. He said I would have been worn down. Yeah, some dudes, we do play the long game, you know. And here's the thing. Okay, you know what? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. All right. Back in the day before your boy got hooked up, right? There was this one particular young lady that I was really attracted to. She had the most beautiful eyes, beautiful smile, just gorgeous. I was like, oh shit, I got to have you. And I was like, you know, every so often, hey, how are you? Boom, boom, boom. And this excuse me, this young lady would never respond to me, but I know she liked me. There was an attraction there, but damn it, I don't know what it was. Man, you know why? Because I wasn't ready. I was on some bullshit. I was just fishing, doing some other shit, and I didn't approach her like that. And it made me mad. I ain't gonna lie. However, over time, I realized, yo, Chris, bro, what the fuck? What are you doing? That ain't how you. That ain't the move. That ain't the business. And it wasn't until I adjusted how I moved that things kind of fell into line. Now, when I did finally link up with her, we went out, and I'll be honest with you, she was boring as hell. But how we did get together was because I realized how I was coming at her was on some bullshit. And it wasn't until I adjusted my behavior and realized, yo, Chris, that's not how you approach a woman. That everyday good morning, blah, blah, blah. That ain't how it is. That's not how it is. So I know the wearing somebody down, sending out messages, boom, 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 boom. That, yeah. Because honestly, all it is, hey, how are you? What's going on? How's your day going? Blah, blah, blah. And after a while, once you see your side of the screen is always filled up and it's like, I'm okay. Okay. Good. Fine. You need to back the hell up. That honestly is some shit that I've done back in the day. So I know for real, you know, how it goes. You know what I'm saying? ATL, Tantric Goddess. What's going on, lady? Yeah. Basically, it sounded, from what Michelle was saying, it sounded like a man that was just trying, and wasn't expecting you to actually say yes. Been there too. It's like, oh shit, you really want to go out? Oh, well, damn. Okay, your boy is cute. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, man. Go ahead and May Allen, go ahead and drop your podcast. In fact, yeah, let me know the next time it's tuned in. I know it's not for fellas, but I'll be happy to jump in just to be nosy. Let's see. Oh, talk that talk, sis. Okay. Yeah, we need to chop it up. We need to link up once we get finished here. I definitely want to hear about your show. Let's see. Will show? What is that? Oh, let me drop the link in case if you want to jump on the chat, it's right there. So just click that link and you can jump right on in. Shanna Wharton, shooting your shot with respect. If it comes off creepy, keep it running. For sure. Uh-oh. Let's see what we got. Jen, let me jump back over here. Hey, connect your audio for me, please, ma'am. All right, while you're waiting to connect, Shooting your shot will come off creepy. You damn right. Let's see what we got. Selling your character scares me. It's usually the opposite. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Last week a dude jumped in my inbox and told me that you would what? Yo, you got to finish that. You got to finish that. Yo, LB, you need to jump in the you got to tell me about that. The dude jumped in the chat room in their inbox and he did what? Let's see. Hey, Jen, join your auto, please. Connect your audio for me, please, man. Then once you do that, I can bring you on. Blow fishing? Damn, there are terms for this? Blow fishing is a thing? What? What? I didn't know. Connect your audio, man. I want to. Yo, blow fishing is a thing? Yeah, I need to hear this. Connect your audio. I need to hear this. She said blow fishing. I did not know that was actually a thing. I know about catfishing, fat fishing, hat fishing. What else is it? What else? Did I miss one? Mask fishing. Yo, jeez, boy, I tell you what. If I get one more time where somebody looking cute as hell with a mask on, and all of a sudden it's like, yeesh, you don't put that thing back on. Yo, unmute yourself. There you are. All right. You gonna keep you want? There we go. Got there in technology. You'll get it right. You'll get it right. Hold on. Let me bring you on. What up, Latrice? Welcome to the show. What you got? Tonight's conversation, we are talking about shooting your shot. Now, you kind of teased us in the group. You said last week a dude jumped in my inbox and told me that I would ... What happened?
He said that I would make a good wife for him.
Oh, okay. So far, so good. Yeah. I like that.
No.
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 No. Really?
Because I don't know who he was. I ain't know him.
You ain't got, but that's the part of shooting your shot. He ain't asking you to marry him. He's saying, hey, you know what? There's something about you that I think you would make a good wife. That didn't work?
No, because first of all, you don't come into a woman's inbox thinking that, first of all, I am 41 years old. You are not about to lure me with being a wife. Okay, this is not the 50s. Telling some woman that you don't know that she will make a good wife for you. What was that supposed to do? Make me fall in love and drop my drawers? Because you want to marry me?
Yeah.
No, I don't know you.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
I do not know you, sir. I told him, don't you jump in nobody else's inbox with that foolishness. You hear me? Don't you do that.
Beyond that, okay, couple questions. Because she said, no, sir. Okay, so...
He didn't even say, hey, that was his first message to me.
You know what? It sounds like there's a pattern here. It sounds like my dudes don't know proper etiquette. Just like, hello, good evening, good afternoon, how are you? Right. It's like, yeah, we just jump in like, yeah. It's not a matter of, okay, that sounds like the first and foremost the main issue. Okay, did you just shut down the conversation or did he adjust? Did he like, hey, you know what, my bad, I came at you the wrong way. However, I am interested and attracted. Did he at least adjust any in that regard?
Oh, yeah, but by that time I had already laid into his ass. Brother, you was finished and done. Yeah, no, you ain't, no. You're not going to come at me like that. No. Because you teach people how to treat you. So if you think you can come at me sideways from the beginning of the conversation, this wasn't even an introduction. This is how you introduce yourself to me. No, we're not going to play them kind of games.
Really?
If you think your first thing is you think I will make a good wife for you, not I think I'd make a good husband to you.
Well, yeah. Okay. You know the old saying, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So if
he can unhand me.
Unhand me, sir. You silly as shit, man. I'm just saying. I mean, I think I see where he's going, but I think that obviously I can't speak for you, but first and foremost, if you cannot approach with at least some etiquette, like, hello, good evening, my beautiful black sister, my Nubian queen, my goddess.
Oh my
How
God,
are you
please
doing?
Don't tip me. Don't tip me now.
Don't do that. Okay. But I'm just
saying.
Don't tip
me now.
But at least he could be, polite. Hey, good afternoon.
Yes.
And then jump into start shooting a shot. Would that have made a difference?
No, because I didn't like the way he looked. However.
Whoa. Say that again.
I said no, because I didn't like how he looked. I was not attracted to him. However, the conversation would have lasted longer had he not started there. It would,
Grand Rising Queen.
Ooh, oh my God. Had he said, hey, how are you? I saw you comment on a post in a group, so on and so forth. I'd like to have a conversation with you. That right there, I would have kept talking to him. I mean, he still wouldn't have got nowhere, but I would have continued the conversation. I would have definitely been nicer, but you coming at me like that, I'm gonna gather your ass and I'm gonna snatch all your edges out.
Oh, the gather and snatch. Nothing good ever comes from the
You gotta make that face too.
Oh shit, not the teeth. Okay. Yo, that's interesting. That is
even if it was someone that I was attracted to, I still would have checked him too. Like, don't be coming at me like that.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? You said that, and Jennifer said the same thing. And by the way, Jennifer, you're up next. Just make sure that you're definitely right in that regard, because how you start is how you're going to continue, and it's how it's going to end. And it seems like that is a pattern that just from you ladies that have said, like, yo, if you allow certain things, then don't be shocked when you get certain things. So I definitely I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And yeah, that's interesting, man. Yo, thank you for adding to that. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Yo, that is that's interesting. Jen, you're up next. Do me a favor, unmute, and I will bring you on as soon as we get that audio connected. That is really interesting. As you can see on the screen, Carrie asked a question: why can't some men just be genuine? Honestly, I hate to say it, that is them being genuine. Not every dude has that mouthpiece. Not every dude has creativity. So a lot of times it does, unfortunately, that's how they come across, and they don't know better until you check them and be like, hey, don't come at me that way. And that's what love and relationships is about. You get shot down by somebody else, you can either do one of two things. You can either call her a bitch and keep it moving, or you can be like, damn, okay, let me take this that critique, that criticism, and learn, improve, and then go at the next woman differently. Jen, you got your audio connected? You there? Uh-oh. No, ma'am, I cannot hear you. There you go. Okay. Jan with the 2-time. Welcome back. What you got for me, ma'am?
I didn't think I was going to jump back in, but my sister Michelle got me excited because I'm on the
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. That made me smile a little bit. Go ahead. No.
I want to piggyback on the point that she made. So in her segment, she said that she dealt with this guy that kept good morning her. She finally gave him a shot, and then he didn't know what to do with it. Preach, sister, preach. I feel like I've met men like that be in the inbox or send me a text message. Let me take you out, and just it's either not the right time, or I'm just straight up just not interested. But just that persistence is there. So finally, I'll say, well, you know what? This guy is so persistent. He must really be interested. Let me just see what he's about. Same thing like what Michelle said. Then it's just no conversation, not able to make a decision about when and where we're going to meet, or something vague like, oh, let's get together this weekend. I'll call you, let you know. But then nothing definitely made, stuff like that. And I've come to the realization, here's what I feel about that. I feel like that some men probably just enjoy the chase only, just enjoy are in that comfort zone of just shooting the shot and really don't know how to take it a step further or don't really want to. Just really enjoy the fun of the chase. And that's,
you know what? That is true. Have you ever seen like a cat in particular? They'll play with their prey, and a lot of animals sometimes will just play with it. They don't necessarily eat it. They don't necessarily consume it, if you will. It's just the lure of the chase. And I that is so true, because quite honestly, it's big for the ego in that I bagged that. In other words, she came to me, but it takes more to get over the finish line. And then on top of that, you have to define what the finish line is. Is the finish line marriage? Is the finish line a long-term relationship? Or is the finish line fucking? You know, what is it that you want? And that, quite honestly, is where a lot of dudes drop the ball. If you don't know what you want, then yeah, it's fun to get the phone number, but if you can't hold that conversation, or like Michelle was saying, the guy didn't know, oh, what do you want to do? Where you want to go? In other words, you don't have that plan. Then the minute that you get called up to the big leagues and it's like, hey, put me in the game, coach. All right, motherfucker, get in there. And it's like, oh, what do I do now? Yeah. That, I think a lot of dudes run into that situation. Has it ever happened to you? You said that happened to you. What how did it play out?
Same thing. I ultimately said, forget the whole thing. I'm not interested. And so then when I went back to, so that this is so funny. Like, I love Michelle for saying this. When I went back to, I'm not interested. This isn't working between you and I, you know, let's just leave things the way that they are. Then he went back to that persistent, I miss you. I miss talking to you. I want to, just give me a chance. I want to talk to you. I want to see you. When are you going to be in town? I want to see you. Back to that chase. So finally I had to say, I'm seeing somebody, for him to finally leave me alone.
Ooh.
For him to finally leave me alone. It's the craziest thing. And that's the one thing I remember understand. Then I have another example, one more example of this. This was just recently. Like probably a couple of weeks ago. You know, same thing. You know, good morning, beautiful. How are you doing? Really not a lot of substance to the conversation, to the text, because I did both. We talked verbally and on the phone, and through text. Not a lot of substance. So finally he says, I'd love to see you this weekend. Sure, I don't have anything going on. Where do you want to meet? What time?
Oh, you hit him with that?
Yeah, because I already know what it is. Like, that's how you can tell if somebody is serious or not. I'm not finna waste my time with you.
You put the spotlight on.
Yeah. I'll let you know on this weekend. Okay, no problem. I did not say a word. I did not call. I did not say I thought we were going to get together. I haven't heard from you today. What time we're going to get together? None of that. So
because you already knew what time it was.
Yeah. So the day comes and goes. Sunday comes. It was supposed to get there on a Sunday. It comes and goes. Monday he says, I thought we were supposed to get together. Yeah, I thought instantly, so too. You didn't say anything.
Yeah, and even if you were, and this goes back to what you were saying earlier, as far as ladies, you know, setting the tone. No, let me not say set the tone, because it's up to men to set the tone. It's for ladies accepting the bullshit, because quite honestly, if you, and this goes back kind of to what Michelle was saying as well. If not Michelle, but Latrice, the previous caller, if you allow the bullshit from the beginning, then you are going to have issues throughout. So what if you were to respond to him, oh, I thought we were going out, and it's like, all right, he knows, all right, I can just basically blow you off, not communicate with you, not do shit, and you're still going to accept that bullshit, then how are you gonna try to change later down the line? Because you already know what you're getting into. You already know the kind of dude that he is. You know that he's not going to prioritize you and be intentional. So you can't be surprised later on when it's like, where you at, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One thing that I've learned a long time ago, just going through different experiences with dating, is take your time, sit back, and watch to see what a man is going to do. You don't have to ask a man, not a real man.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask a man how he feels. You don't have to ask a man what the plan is. You don't have to ask a man if he's interested, because if you sit back and watch the things that he does, he will show you. He will show you and he will show up.
Yeah, especially in today's social media age, because quite honestly, you know, there is no excuse for you to not know what the hell a woman wants, because God damn it, y'all will post every little detail. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I wish I could do this. Have you ever been this girl? My girlfriend been there. And they will give you every damn detail for you to plan a date. It's like, oh, you like, oh, well, damn, she said you like that. Well, what's that damn thing? They just invented it that lets you find out shit. Google. You can then figure that out as far as what that person likes. There is no excuse for you to be like, oh, what you want to do. If you look, if you have a date, fellas, pro tip, shout out to my dudes out there, y'all. If you need an idea as far as what to do on a date, just scroll through her damn social media, her Instagram, whatever. And if you see a post where either one of her girlfriends or posted something and she jumped in the comments like, girl, that looks like fun. Whatever, that's your date. Plan that shit. It's right there. It is literally right there, especially if you live in a major city like Atlanta, LA, New York, Chicago. There's always something popping off. You can go do it. There is no excuse. No excuse. Or if you want, go to TikTok. There's so many restaurant blogs on TikTok. There's so many restaurant ideas, man. There's no excuse not to have a plan to take a woman that you're interested on a date. There's no excuse. No excuse.
I'm going to tell you, you have to know who you're talking to when you say that. Because there's men, I know a man that the only way he knows how to function is by people telling him what to do. If you ask him to have a thought on his own as far as when it comes to what to do for women or how to treat a woman, he is stuck. He is stuck, even when it comes to raising his daughter. You would think that he would know to take the initiative to just, I know my kid needs shoes, so let me go buy shoes. Or no, he waits for the mother to say, this is what she needs, and I need you to go get it. If she don't say it, he ain't doing it. And not because he don't want to, but because he just really honestly does not know how to be that guy. And I think that's what happens too. Like, it just, depending on the guy, that's probably why you get these lame shots as well. They just really don't know how to be that guy. They don't know how to go past good morning, beautiful.
I'll be damned. That is fascinating. Boy, I swear to God, I'm glad I ain't a woman, because y'all be dealing with some bullshit.
Not this woman. That's why I'm single.
Oh man, come on now. We're gonna change that. We're going to change that. Damn it, we're gonna change that.
Anyways, I'm not jumping back on. I'm gonna end the night. I'm gonna jump out. But this was fun. Thank you for inviting me in. And I work regular hours now, so I'll be able to do this more often.
All right, thank you. I look forward to seeing you. Have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Yo, that is some good shit, man. Michelle, connect your audio. You're up next. Ooh, all right. Cancel. Disconnect that YouTube in the background, Michelle, because I got a lot of background noise. There you go. That's much better. All right. Welcome back. We got a bunch of two-timers tonight. Hi, what's going on?
Disconnect that YouTube in the background, Michelle, because I got a lot of background.
It sounds like you're either YouTube still playing in the background. Something's going on.
I'm ready.
All right, what you got, ma'am?
I'm not staying on, but I do want to bring up this one little side topic.
Uh-oh.
Ladies, have you ever caught your man cheating and you notice that he's shooting his shot with like all these random women and he's being turned down? Don't that just like bother your soul some kind of how? Like, bruh, why am I with the dude that all the other chicks are turning down? Like, you already sneaky. You're already doing it wrong. And you're that good morning, beautiful guy. Have you ever like caught your man and he was the good morning, beautiful guy? Like, isn't that the freaking worst? That's all I came back on here to say. Like, I have caught my man, not my current man, but, you know, I've caught dudes entertaining other women, and I can tell that they are just rolling their eyes when they see his messages. And I'm like, this is the guy I'm with. This is who I picked. This is who I'm standing beside. You can't even cheat right. Anyways, that's all I'm saying.
I'm going to stand beside him. Is that it?
Just embarrassing the hell out of you, out of the relationship. Just embarrassing. You embarrassing the team. Like, you can't even cheat right. Like, Other women are looking at me like, this you? So fellas, if you're gonna cheat, at least have some game. Don't be the good morning beautiful guy. Like, I would much rather you not be that guy if you gonna cheat. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Wow.
All right, bye.
Wow. That's fascinating. Okay. I don't even know what to say on that one. That is interesting. Okay, well, I don't even know what to say on that. H. Carter, welcome to the show. There's a lot of representing for the fellas. Okay, you're here. What you got? By all means, shooting your shot is a two-way street, y'all. And as I said before, there's plenty of times, ladies, y'all, I don't know. Now, a couple things from what Jennifer was saying. Let me say this. I'm not a big fan of texting. It's so much can be lost in translation. Honestly, so much can be lost in translation. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where, you're not able to have any kind of emphasis on words. And you know what I'm saying? All you see is black and white on the screen. It may be good for you to be like, hey, how are you? Whatever. But I'm a big fan. When you first start talking to somebody, pick up the damn phone and talk to them. Not necessarily even FaceTime, but pick up the phone and talk to them, okay? And also a couple things as well. I won't say two types of dudes, but a lot of dudes are ego driven. You know what I'm saying? It's a notch on the belt. It is what it is. But, if you want more than that, then that's what you got to, you get what you accept, basically, is it. Let's see. All right. Hey, I'm here for it. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Latrice said she shot her shot with her last 3 partners. I'm telling you. Like I said, y'all, it's we live in a day and age, man. I'm telling you, our phone, there is no reason, no nothing for you not to be able to shoot your shot with somebody. Now, I am a huge proponent of men hunt. When we see someone that we're interested in, it's up to us to approach her. Now, if you approach on some bullshit, then you're going to get shot down on some bullshit. However, it's up to a man to approach a woman. That's just how I'm built. If you see a lady that you're interested in, you step to her. It all depends on whatever your game is, whatever you want. Now, as I've also said, just because you want somebody doesn't mean you're going to get them. You're not entitled to anybody's, energy or attention. So therefore, just because you want to holler at somebody does not mean that you get somebody. All right. So that's just how it is. Let's see. Man, she said she shot her shot with her last 3 partners. Let's go through the chat and see what else we got. All right, let's see, Mr. Hold on one second. Connect your audio, please, sir. Don't be embarrassing the home team. Connect your audio for me, please, man, if you don't mind. Let's see. There we go. All right. Hold on one second. You don't want to have your microphone connected? I mean, your camera connected? You don't have to. It's all good. Yo, welcome to the chat. One of my dudes. Let's talk about it. Tonight's conversation is shooting your shot. Now, you made a couple comments in there like, yo, anybody represented for the fellas? My man. Okay, I'm here, but what you got? What you got in the conversation? What you got on the topic tonight? Talk to me.
I mean, all right, so look, I'm listening and just trying to be a participant in the listen. I was invited by one of the other people who did speak. I'm going to leave that name unsaid.
Okay.
I was invited and just kind of listening in. Mm-hmm. The conversation has gone in a few different places, so I don't even know where to start with my little comments. I'm going to try to keep them concise, but my goodness. I appreciate the stress some of these ladies got to go through. And I've heard some of these stories firsthand, and I won't lie. As a dude, it makes me feel bad because I'm like, what are we doing? And furthermore, does that really work? Because I've asked a lot of my female friends when they tell me these horror stories, I was like, I mean, but it had to have worked at some point for the guy to even try that. Yep. Like, You know what I'm saying? When you have guys that lead the first comment in the conversation and they're coming sideways, that wasn't the first time he ran that play.
Exactly.
So that play has worked before. And,
it's kind of like in baseball. Think about it. In baseball, you are a damn good hitter if you're batting 200, and you're a friggin' genius if you're batting 3, and you're a damn legend if you're batting 400. However, what that works out to is 2 out of 10 times you made contact.
Right.
If you can hit the ball 3 out of 10 times, 3 out of 10 times you making contact, you are that good. Imagine I'm shooting my shot 10 times, and out of that 10, I made contact with 3. Fuck, you can't tell me shit if I'm built that way. So I definitely feel you.
So with that being said, you know, I hear for the horror story, but I mean, I need to make the comment that a lot of these women out here have made it a sport to knock niggas down. Like their job is a goalie. They see the ball coming, they see the shot coming, and they're trying to LeBron James that shit and just knock it down. And they've made it a sport. So like,
oh, this is gonna get interesting. Go ahead, bro.
So I'm just saying, so like a decent brother who's really trying to talk to you, yes, he might be like, "Good morning, beautiful," but in his mind, hopefully that leads to other conversation. But if your job is to shoot it down because you've heard this play before, that's just what you do, then you're not leaving it up to now again, there's a difference between a good morning beautiful because you happen to be beautiful and it happens to be morning. Those two things go together. There's a difference between that conversation and a person who's just running a box play and he's just running the same thing. Right.
Whoa. So, question though. Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You play football?
I mean, I've played sports.
Okay. But do you watch football?
Yeah.
Okay. In football, right? If you're on defense, the offense lines up the exact same way. You don't know what the offense is going to do. The formation may be the same, but you don't know whether it's a run play or a pass play just based on formation. Now, put yourself in a woman's shoes, and I feel what you're saying, but I'm playing devil's advocate here. What you're saying to the woman is, hey, a dude that says "Good morning, beautiful," and another dude that says "Good morning, beautiful," they are supposed to deduce from the formation which one is the quote unquote good guy and which one is the not.
No. In fact, I'm saying the opposite.
Okay.
If you put them all into the same category, you don't have the opportunity to discover who is genuine in their long-term intentions versus somebody who that's just their one and done shot. That's what they're going to say every morning to everybody, and they have no follow-through. So if a woman, if she just sees it and is like, you know what, bump that, and I'm going to treat him like any kind of way, then you're not giving that opportunity. You're not giving that guy an opportunity to follow through with other things. You got to give him, any guy, you got to give a guy an opportunity to show you what he's really about. And you're not going to be able to deduce that coming out the gate. You know, everybody's got a pickup line. Everybody's got a initial conversation. Hey, how you doing? You know, I saw you from across the room. Whatever it is that they say. And if you shoot it down out the gate, then it's not really like, you don't know who that person is. You guys never had an opportunity to find that out. So I just think, you know, if it's not a sport, as a female, if you're actually out here looking for relationships and you are interested in finding somebody, you got to give that seed time to turn into something. But if you shooting down everything before it plants, then that's why you single.
You know what, brother? I hear you. Two things though. One, it is a sport because it's competition. The dating market, the dating world, the dating scene is competitive as fuck. And just using your same analogy when you're talking about the seed being able to germinate to land, no sir, because even seeds in nature they do everything they can to make sure that they ultimately are the one that gets planted in the ground. There's a reason why the sweeter the fruit, the bigger the seed, because they know that they're going to attract as many animals possible that can eat the fruit. Therefore, it's going to go through their body, and now they're going to have the best chance of that particular plant species, growing and developing because they've done what it takes in order to get eaten. The same thing goes with us dudes. Yo, we live in a day and age where technology allows you to be able to see some bullshit and to not. So if you are doing something that is tried and tested as to not work, you're going to get the result you desire, which it doesn't work. It's not up to us to be chosen. It's up to us to be the choice. And as men, we cannot be like, yo, good morning. Oh, wow, she ain't paying no attention. No, fuck all that. No. Hey, you have got to be able to, you cannot do what doesn't work. You've got to be able to cut through the bullshit and separate yourself from the rest. It's one of those
I can
things
see
where,
that.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
I can see that. But that creates a scenario. So there's two things. I'm going to say these two things. And the second thing is what I really call to say. That does create a scenario where, yeah, if a thing doesn't work, that's one thing. Mm-hmm. We've got to evolve and then end up creating new shit. Like you got to turn into a goddamn magician and create some real new shit that nobody's seen just to get in the door. And that might be the way it's supposed to be. It might be evolution. You know what I'm saying? It might be.
Yeah, it's Darwin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Darwinism. So I'm going to go with you on that. The problem with that is, where do you learn this information? Right. And that's
it's right there in front of you. It's right there in front of you.
It's not that simple, though, right? Because I from my understanding, right, from my family dynamics, I've got my mom's side and my dad's side, two totally separate. And it's amazing to watch them kind of live their life because it's like rich dad, poor dad. Like I see how this thing works in these two different scenarios. On my dad's side of the family, and I grew up unfortunately in that typical, split, broken family situation. There's not a lot of men that end up in the homes raising their kids. And there's not a lot of fathers that end up teaching their boys, this is how you not only treat a woman or treat the wife or treat a prospect, how you date. All of that information is not necessarily being taught. You're learning that stuff from rom-coms and videos and shit you see on TV. That's where you get a lot of information, or you get it from your boys who they fucking up too. So the worst place to get advice is from your single friends. So
I don't disagree with that, because your single friends gonna keep you single. That's for damn sure.
They're gonna keep you single. So the problem is we don't have those scenarios in place and those people and those systems in place that are sharing that information. So now you gotta Google some shit, and it's crazy to imagine that you've gotta Google how to initiate conversations, how to keep conversations ongoing, how to generate dates, how to pick a good date. Because guys may not be as creative as women, right? Because we see the ones and zeros and we're cut and dry. Like I think Jen had said that she has a friend who he had to be told everything. I mean, you may not find that attractive, but like you said, it's not because he doesn't want to do for himself or his daughter or his girl.
He's just more regimented in his approach.
Yeah, he's a guy. He's like, Joe, tell me what you need me to do. I got it. But if you want me to come up with this creative thing, that might not be his bag. And so now you look at him differently. So, guys are not being taught on what to do here, and we have to figure it out on our own. Now, most men will figure something out. It just may take them till they're 40. And that's why you end up looking for men while you're still in your 40s. Like, it takes men a longer time to get to that space that women get to a lot earlier.
Okay, I see you got your camera up. You want me to bring it on, or you good?
Oh, that's fine. You can bring it on. It's all good. I'm in my office now.
I got you. It's one of those things, man. I wholeheartedly agree with what you're saying. For me, I'm a real estate agent, and one of the best tools for me in my line of work is building rapport. I have to be able to connect with that buyer or that seller. And as crazy as it sounds, one of the best way to get information about people is on the back of their car. Their tag alone gives me so much information about them, because it tells me usually what month they're born in. So off the rip, I know they either have a birthday coming up or a birthday just passed. If they have the greatest zodiac sign ever, and I see that April, I know, damn it, they are the best. They're an Aries, all right? Sir, I don't appreciate that look on your face. It's things like that. I find that disrespectful, sir. However, my greater point is this.
That's what you're going to get from a Leo. I'm going to let you know right now.
Oh, my God, man. I was just talking about crazy-ass Leos in my last review. Damn it, it makes sense now. I'm just saying, y'all are the worst. Anyway, what you just said earlier when we were talking about Darwinism, you have got to evolve. And if you are a man that is in the dating pool, you have got to evolve. You cannot use the excuse of, and I'm not saying you did, but you cannot use the excuse of, well, you know, I mean, she didn't give me a chance. Fuck that. You've got to make your chance to establish yourself as the man that is quote unquote worthy of her. So what I'm saying is now this, I do agree with you. A lot of dudes don't have the lessons. They don't have role models or mentors when it comes to dating. If you remember that movie Hitch, that's real. That's real.
Yeah.
However, when Hitch came out, we didn't have Instagram where you have life coaches and things like that, or different people on Facebook. So honestly, if you know that your good morning beautiful bullshit isn't working, as men, we have to adjust. Using my football analogy, if you know that, okay, I'm lined up in the I formation and I know that they are stopping the run, what am I going to do? I'm going to bring in an extra tight end so we can block. You are going to make adjustments. And just like you make adjustments in the game of football, you've got to make adjustments in the game of relationships and be like, you know what? If this good morning beautiful shit ain't working, what can I do? Damn, I need a personal trainer to get my fat ass in shape. Damn it, I need to go out and see the world more so I can be more traveled. I need to get a second job. So whatever it takes is what you have to do, not be like, damn, why she didn't give me a shot. You see what I'm saying?
True, but I also will say that good morning beautiful will work for the right one.
I got you, but
quit playing with me. Every woman on here, when they find somebody they feeling, that good morning beautiful will sound
You know what?
Different.
I agree with you on that, because if he's attractive enough, it ain't gonna be like, hey, big head.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. Hey, thank you for joining the conversation, brother. Yo, that is okay. Yo, I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Is that Amari? Do me a favor, connect your audio, please, ma'am. I see you got the video, I guess, but I need for you to connect your audio. That is that's some good stuff, and I appreciate that, brother, for jumping on and doing that. What he said, and I see y'all are just on him in the comment section. What did Carrie say? Boo this man? Cut it out. Cut it out. Let's see. No, I'm sorry. Y'all Leos are insane. Y'all are some different. Y'all built different. Leos are weird. I'm sorry. Let's see. Latrice said there's way too much info out there for a man to say he doesn't know how to plan it. I agree. Now that I do agree. Like I said, that's something I really want to get into. The date night. Y'all are going to be seeing that coming soon. That's a business a plan that I'm coming where I help dudes set up dates, set up, stuff like that. I'm going to get into it. I want to be I'm going to be the modern day Hitch. Team Aries, that's what I'm talking about. We the greatest. We are the damn greatest. I don't know why y'all haters out there just don't recognize that we Aries are the friggin' best. Y'all are just, I don't quite understand what it is. I don't know why y'all hate the way you do, but us Aries are the damn best. And it is what it is. We are the best. And there's nothing really and truly, no argument that can be made to say that we're not. I'm just saying. All right, you got your audio connection. I heard you say something in my ear. Let's see what we got. There we go. All right, you ready? And how do I pronounce the first thing? Or do you not want your video shown? Yeah, I know. No, it's not gonna be shown.
You had just said Amari, so that's why.
Okay. No problem. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna bring you on. You ready? All right. So we got Tantra. Welcome to the show, ma'am. What you got for on the conversation for tonight's topic, which is shooting your shot.
Hey, so again, this is Tantra, and what I wanted to say was that me in the profession that I'm in, dancing, just being an erotic business per se, I do not respond to DMs like that, unless it's in regards to business, and I'm really skeptical about business too. for a lot of people unless I've met them. And the reason why I don't really respond to DMs, I mean, I be nice and I say hi back or stuff like that, but nothing like dating wise, because like
you got to separate business from pleasure.
You
got to separate business from pleasure.
Yeah, that. And 85% of the time when I meet a person off social media in person, they are totally different, whether it's cat or personality wise. Like they don't have they're nothing like how they write on social media or how they give off their personality. So I really don't judge off of that. I'm a big time energy person. So it would take me really, having that person in person for me to feel their vibe, to really like kind of connect with them on that level. I can't connect with someone through internet.
I got you. So have you had someone who didn't know what you did, for your profession, right? And they shot their shot, and then later on when they found out, like, oh, how, and they became brand new. Have you had that situation happen?
I have. Well, I don't know, because I've always been open about. No, I haven't, because I've always been open about what I do and who I am and what.
Gotcha.
But what I do doesn't define me. And that's what makes me not answer a lot of DMs, because a lot of guys approach me on a statistical approach. Like, I'm some hoe or something, instead of like in a nice gentleman kind of way. Or some guys come at me and be like, I can see all past that. You're a gem, da 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 da. And I'd be like, okay, thanks.
You see right through it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they're gonna get, because I'm not really an internet person like that.
So in other words, people see the persona, but you can read through. It sounds like what you're saying is that you've been approached enough to be able to read through the bullshit and not even get sucked in.
Yeah, and just saying, like, I really only respond to people if I've met you in person and I've like, got some type of vibe from you. Like, then we can talk online. We can talk and have conversation like outside of that. But a lot of times they still go the wrong way. They still talk about the wrong stuff or come at you wrong, or can I get photos? Can I do this? Can I, what I'm saying? Can I meet you? Or whatever the case may be. Can we hook up? Can you come to my place type thing? And it just goes the wrong way. But anyways, I'm just saying.
It does make sense, because at the end of the day, dudes are dudes. That's what we do, and it makes sense. It does. I mean, at the end of the day, we're gonna try to hit. I hate to say it, we're just gonna try to hit. So that's the reality. Especially if you're attracted, it's like, the little head is gonna lead the big head, and that's what we do.
Right. And I wish a lot of people wouldn't lead with that or think with that. But I know
that's our nature, man. That's our nature. Men,
I get it. I get it, because some women are like that too. I mean, like I said, either sex. It doesn't matter what sex it is, if it's a female or a male. I just would prefer to meet them in person before I can judge to say, if I would like go on a date with them or whatever the case may be. So
I got you. Yo, thank you. You know what? That definitely some good points, man. Thank you for joining the conversation tonight. Appreciate it. And feel better, lady.
Okay, no problem. Thanks.
Right, yo, she had some great points, but before we move any further, let me clean up my chat room, because what y'all ain't gonna do is this BS that I see propagating itself. Okay. That is an issue that I'm just, because what I see here in this chat room is this. Y'all talking about Team Leo and Team whatever. How dare y'all? How dare y'all? All right? That is just unacceptable. Okay? Aries is what it is. I see we got Leos. I don't even know what the hell that is. It looks like some squiggly lines from, let's see what else we got. Virgos. And Scorpios. What's Sagittarius? What the hell? This is heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. You know, it's Aries. That's all I'm saying. We the best. Anyway, let's get back on topic. All right, let's see. Maybe it's Aries in me, but if you don't have an agenda, I can give you one as long as you're covering the cost. Bring big D energy, provider energy, and I can plan all day. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If you're gonna shoot your shot, you got to be prepared for where that bullet goes. You cannot just shoot it and then be like, oh, okay, now what? No. If you've ever fired a weapon, one thing that I've always been taught when it comes to weaponry, it doesn't matter, you know, whatever the case may be. I don't care. Like when I was in the Army, it's the same thing. You don't pull up on somebody in a aircraft carrier unless you let them know, yeah, we're ready to fight. Because how many times it's considered an act of aggression if for you to park your aircraft carrier off somebody's coast because you let them know, yeah, we about to do this. It's no different than if you are walking up on somebody and you pull out your damn pistol. If you pull it out, you better be prepared to use it. It's the same thing. When it comes to you shooting your damn shot, you better be prepared to follow through. So I feel what you're saying right here, Miss Brown. You know, okay, they shot their shot. But if you're going to do that, they need to be prepared to at least have a fucking plan. I don't care if you take her out to the damn movies. That's a lame ass date, by the way. But at least it's a freaking plan. And in the middle of the movie, you can be like, all right, where can we go out to eat or something? Have a damn plan. You cannot shoot your shot and then expect her or him, the person that you shot at, to basically now come up with the rest of the agenda. No, you cannot do that. The sound of disgust? No, it's not the sound. It is disgust because y'all ain't an Aries. I'm just saying. You're a Virgo. Love you to death, but, you know, it's not your fault that you weren't blessed to be an Aries. I'm sorry. Now, let's see what we got. All jokes aside, men do need to start holding other men accountable for some of the awful things that they... Yes! I agree with that. I do. And I think that for far too long, it has been a situation as to where, you know, men will allow other men to move reckless. I don't want to get caught up in the whataboutism, but the same goes for women as well. Both men and women, especially black men and women in particular, we need to hold each other. There are a lot of times where women will let some shit go. You know, we have to a certain extent, the body positivity, the attitudes, the twerking and all that other shit. And it's like, nah, sis, you need to check your sister. But at the same time, us dudes need to check, another man if he's acting like a fuckboy. I don't disagree with that at all. I really don't. That is 100% true. Yeah. I appreciate that, with Latrice, you definitely do. Let's see what we got. Somebody just jumped in. Go ahead and unmute, sir. And if you want to, start your camera. If not, all right. There you go. I'm chilling, brother. I am chilling. Hold on. You ready?
I suppose I am, man. I was winging, man. I'm not trying to come with an agenda. I ain't shooting no shot.
Well, come on with it. Welcome to the show, sir. Tonight's conversation is shooting your shot. What you got?
Yeah, I just want to say, man, I guess it also depends on basically, like you said, when you get the chance to shoot your shot, make it count. But you got to know what you are aiming for. What type of game you're aiming for. If you're aiming for a little bunny rabbit, or you're aiming for a big game.
So in other words, you ain't gonna pull out a friggin' shotgun to take out to shoot a rabbit, but at the same time, you ain't gonna pull out a derringer to take out an elephant.
Yeah, exactly. So the caliber that you're coming with is based on what you're shooting for. Now, mind you, me, I've never really had to shoot my shot per se, but I have been in a situation where I caught myself dating. Okay. All right, okay. Come on, baby. Come on.
Uh-oh. He going double barreled on me. What you got?
All right. Okay. Go ahead. But yeah, it's like I was kind of hanging out with a friend, sort of like it was a kind of a shoot your shot moment.
Friend? Did you say a friend?
Check it out.
Okay.
I'm saying it like that because I had an interest in her. It seemed like she had an interest in me. But I noticed that I seemed like I was getting this vibe like I was in a line of dudes. Like like there was a certain air. I was like, you know what?
Now calling B14 kind of thing.
I just got out of that real quick. I'm like, oh my God. Now mind you, this was one of the few times that I've pretty much been in a relationship the better part of my life at times. But this time I was just single and I said, man, you try this dating thing. So man, that was the weirdest feeling ever. So I was like, wow. So this what guys deal with. This what single people are dealing like to potentially being somebody saying, hey, beautiful to you all the time, and you can't really determine what's worth responding to it. Man, it's crazy. Just like the previous brother said, I can really empathize with females who go through that situation where guys try to use a one size fit all approach, stuff like that. It's crazy. But I have said that to people. I have said, hey, beautiful to people. And I mean it genuinely. And if they miss it, then that's on them. I mean, I'm not saying, hey, beautiful, because I'm shooting my shot with that. No, I just think you're beautiful, period. And if you, if you can
but
take it
how does she know that you're just complimenting them versus shooting your shot? I mean, is this a friend?
But see, that's just it. That's just it. If you don't allow a person to, that's like if somebody say, how are you? And you say, fine, because that's the way you typically respond. Then, I mean, you miss an opportunity to say, I'm actually having a good day. I'm not having a good day. Are you actually trying to communicate and see the value of the person that's making that typical good morning? No, bad morning. Man, this happened. Like, you never know, because nobody's genuinely really engaging anymore. People are expecting, if a guy bothers to say something, then a female can choose to say something or not.
Right.
If you say is, hey, beautiful, that's a kind of a minuscule effort, but he engaged. And now she can choose to engage or not. She can challenge him and say, if he says, hey, beautiful, well, like, hey to you, how are you? That's kind of an engagement.
I hear you, but let's go back to what you're saying, to your point earlier about using the right caliber of ammunition. Now, if you know that in this dating environment, in this dating era that we're living in, there is so many ways for dudes to communicate they're shooting their shot. It could be in person, it could be in your Facebook DMs, your IG DMs, your Snap, your TikTok, your email, your text, any number of different ways for dudes to reach out to that woman. To that woman. If you don't have the right artillery in order to penetrate through that bullshit, how is she going to realize that you are different from the other dudes if you are using the same tactic as the other dudes? So if you got, like you said, the cue, the number, you were one of many, you felt like you were one of many men.
Yeah, man.
Let's flip it. She feels like you are one of many men approaching her. So you have 10 guys, hey, beautiful. Hey, good morning, beautiful. How are you, beautiful? If you are doing the exact same thing as those other men, how is she supposed to say, you know what? That guy's different. How is that?
These are facts. And I don't have a response for that, except for that is a question that should not be answered. You take action after that and stop making that mistake. Just like you said earlier, I concur with you. Don't continue to say something like that. But especially if you are actually shooting your shot versus genuinely complimenting somebody or something. If you're looking for a return, don't say that. If you're actually looking for a return, don't say that. If you genuinely mean that, that's your prerogative, whether they respond or not.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. It doesn't look like you're being genuine if you know that you're moving, quote unquote, in fuckboy ways. I hate to say it.
If you're shooting your shot, do not go with, like you said, something that is being used as a line.
Correct. Unless the line is so over the top funny that it doesn't seem like a line. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but again, that there you go with the genuine thing. Then you are using a line instead of, like, if you really like what she has on, I'm saying, have on, or like if you think this or that about her, it's okay to state it. If you start off genuine, it will finish genuine. It will.
How you start is how it's going to continue and how it'll finish. Yeah, You're exactly right. You're exactly
a genuine
right.
compliment. If you just taken by her, say that.
Yeah. but even then, you still have to be aware of how she. You have to be open to be rejected.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'd rather be rejected being genuine than coming with some lame line.
All right.
I can get over that faster. All right.
Yo, man, I appreciate it. Thank you for jumping on, brother. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yo, he brought us some great points right there, man. I definitely do appreciate, some of the things that my man Element Larry had to say. That's some good stuff right there. I'm curious though, what is that 11th man's theory? Z the Mogul. I'm really curious about that. What is that? Definitely not familiar with that. ATL Tantra God just said, I'm a virgin. Yeah, Virgo. Yeah. Look, let's just let it be said and done. If you're not an Aries, every other sign, y'all are just telling yourselves stuff to make yourselves feel good. I'm just going to put it out there. That's what it is. I'm just saying. That's exactly what it is. So, all right, let's see what we got. Yeah, all right, you got your audio connected. Oh, try that again, sir. I don't know what happened, but your audio didn't connect. That is some interesting stuff right there. All right. Man, y'all been saying some stuff in this chat. I'm going to try to get caught up. Let's see. Shouldn't be more than one. See, sounds like all women. You know what? I'm going to touch on that comment that you said, Latrice. Sounds like women should give every man a chance. That I can kind of sort of see where that's coming from. Is your audio connected, sir? Hey, go ahead and unmute yourself. There we go. Yeah, it's on you, sir. I guess you're gonna connect your camera or not? All right. Yeah, what they call it, technology. There we go. Yeah. All right, welcome to the conversation, sir. Tonight's topic is shooting your shot. What you got?
No, so you made a comment about my 11th man theory.
Yes.
All right. So 11th man theory is something that I learned years ago, and it made the most sense in the world when I was coming up. Okay. And basically say there's a pretty girl at the bar. 10 guys go after her, and they're all saying, hey, beautiful, oh my God, you're so great, you're so this, you're so that, and they're all paying as much attention to her as possible to giving her every compliment in the world. The 11th guy walks in, and he doesn't pay her any mind whatsoever. He's over there in the corner. He's taking a drink by himself. He glances, he sees her, but she notices him, he notices her, but he doesn't do what the rest of the crowd does. He continues doing what he's doing. This now makes her come over to him and say, okay, so why aren't you paying attention to me? That's how cats operate. It's like, if you try to pay your cat attention, they're like, yeah, whatever. But the minute you ignore your cat, that's when they come up and holler at you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I like that. That makes sense. Even on social media, and you ask how do you stand out, or how do you get the girl? If she has 1,000 men saying hi and you're so gorgeous, you're so beautiful, this, that, and the third, you have to stand out in some sort of way, and that's not even just social media. Like, you have to stand out. So that way is just act differently from the crowd. You have to. So it's not necessarily negging, because I think that's immature, but one say she posts a picture and every comment is, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, you're the greatest touch. I'm the one voice in there saying, I mean, it's cool. Immediately she comes in, what do you mean by it's just cool? I mean, I've seen it's cool. You're pretty, great job. And that alone starts a great job for living. Yeah, that alone starts the conversation. And that from that point, now I have your attention alone by you and the entire crowd is now watching us interact. Now, I will say this, my friend, you have sparked a bunch of stuff in the chat room. So let's see. We have one person that says, boo this man. All right, we can ignore that person. Let's see. The other person says, I mean, you want a woman that gravitates towards being ignored? I hate to say it, Latrice. It's been my experience that what he's saying is 100% right. Because quite honestly, you now, if every other man is doing the same shit, and quite honestly, ladies,
Beautiful women did not realize yesterday, oh, I'm a beautiful woman. Y'all know damn well from y'all are kids that you are prettier, more attractive, more whatever than the most. So you didn't just learn pretty yesterday, and you also learned how to use that feminine attractiveness to your strengths. So you know how to play men 9 times out of 10. Most beautiful women already do. So you already know, okay, if I post this picture, I'm going to get this many comments, blah, blah, blah. But if you got that one dude who's like, hey, that's a nice picture, and he keeps him pushing, you're going to be like, wait a minute. What's different about this dude? And then y'all are going to do your damn research. Y'all going to get your FBI on. Well, let me see. Maybe he's married. Oh, shit, he's single. Well, maybe he's gay. Oh, shit, no, he's not. Well, maybe he's, oh, okay. So what is it about this dude that's so confident in the fact that, yes, he paid me a compliment, he saw me, but he kept it pushing. He didn't, I've seen it. I've experienced it. So what he's saying, I hate to say it, ladies, is 100% right. Now, I'm not trying to mansplain to y'all how, what y'all feel. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying from the man's perspective, that shit works. I'm just saying. Just saying. Ooh, Ms. Brown said it's giving red pill energy. Gosh. Is he wrong though? Just saying. Is he wrong though? I feel you. Now, I mean, it's not a matter, going back to Latrice's comment, you want a woman that gravitates towards being ignored. It's not a matter, remember that you're shooting your shot. And in the military, especially in the Navy, I get it, they're not the Army, but whatever. There's a thing that's called, sending a shot across the bow. What you're doing is you're not making contact with them. You shot your shot, but you're purposefully not shooting to connect. What you are shooting is to get the attention of that other person. And sometimes the tactic, like Larry just said, the tactic is to get their attention in a way that works, not in a way that everybody else is doing. So quite honestly, it's a sound tactic and it works. Now, it doesn't work for everybody. You have to be confident within yourself to do that. Now, you seem to be a very self-confident, egotistical man, and I rocks with that. However, there has to be a sense of confidence in yourself to be like, you know what? You fine and all that, but I'm not going to give you the pleasure of telling you that you fine. We both know you fine. Cool. Now, what I do want you to see is, hey, I see you. I'm attracted to you. But now let me see what's beneath the surface besides you being fine. And what happens then is you get to see, okay, what kind of personality do you have? Can you laugh at my jokes? Can you get my jokes? That kind of thing. Am I wrong?
No, you're completely correct. Because the point of the tactic isn't to draw over the woman who is drawn by negativity or feel someone being ignored. It's literally just to gain your attention. I gained your attention by not paying attention to you. That's it. And once we're here, it's now up to me to kind of keep your attention now.
Keep your attention. Because,
Now it's up to me to be intriguing. Now it's up to me to make you want to explore me more.
Yeah. And here's the thing. What you just said is keeping her attention, because once again, she's a beautiful woman. She's an attractive woman. So she still has all of these other dudes shooting that shot. But if she's not paying attention to you, it's up to you to keep her attention. And that goes back to what I'm saying. Get the hell away from all that texting and shit. You have a conversation, because now you're able to hear those voice inflections. You're able to hear the subtle nuances that you can only hear as you speak voice to voice, not via text, not FaceTime, actually on the friggin' phone or in person. So yeah, you got to keep that lady's attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? A lot of people are like, okay, so why not just be genuine? Yeah, shit. That is being genuine.
That is genuine.
It is 100% genuine. It is. What it is a tactic to get her attention. That's all it is. Because at the end of the day, like he just said, once you have that attention, now you have to be genuine in order to keep it. Because once again, beautiful women, attractive women did not just learn yesterday, oh, I'm pretty, I'm attractive. Y'all fucking knew that way back in high school. Y'all knew you were different than the rest. Y'all knew you weren't booger wolves. So you knew, okay, I'm cute. So yeah, no thank you, science club nerd. I'm going to go with the football guy. Y'all, it is what it is. But as you get older, more mature, you realize that, you know what? Yeah, the football dude, he cute and all, but he ain't bringing shit to the table. So you realize, okay, I'm still pretty, but what can you do to keep my attention? What can you do to really show me that you're attracted to me? And that's part of the maturity process on the man's part to be able to keep her attention. Do you agree or disagree, sir?
Completely agree. Because at no point did I use any kind of lines or anything to bring you over. No, I just said you were okay. I sparked intrigue in you as to why you think I'm just okay.
Yeah.
Now that I have your full attention, it's like, you're more than just okay. You know this. You know that you're more than just okay.
You're fine. You know you cute. Yeah, like you said, you're the 11th man. You saw the other 10 dudes. Hey, beautiful, good morning. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Would you like to go ride in my car? Hey, man, you've seen it. You've experienced it. Man, you're the best caller of the night, sir.
I appreciate it. I try to help where I can.
My man, have a good one, sir.
All right.
Let me go fight this good battle. Ladies. Boy, I think he might have red pill and pushed some hello triggers on this one. All right, let's go through the comments. First of all, she said, boo this man. I strongly disagree with that. Because what he's saying makes so much sense. I hate to say it. It makes so much sense. I'm just saying, it makes so much sense. Okay. Now, Ms. Brown says, ignoring or downplaying me is not intriguing. Part of what he said, and a very important part of what he said was, you see him and you're attracted. He sees you, he's attracted. Basically, the shot has been shot. So now it's not a matter of ignoring or downplaying you. It's just a matter of letting the filter work, because you're still getting attention from all these other, hey, beautiful, good morning, beautiful. How are you, beautiful? You're still getting all that attention. However, you saw that dude over there and you're like, yo, dude's kind of cute. Or there's something about him that's attracting you to him. Y'all have made the contact. So he's not ignoring you. He's not doing any of those things. However, he's got your attention. So now, once he's filtered through all of the bullshit of the good morning beautiful, guess what? Now y'all can link up and now the conversation starts. Now, if you went through all of that shit and you're here and this dude can't keep your attention, you're just going to keep it moving because it's like, yeah, I thought there was something there. I'm going to keep going. Y'all, it's kind of like, y'all know I love some nature shows, right? And if you don't, you do now. One of the things about a shark, for instance, a shark is just swimming. Motherfuckers never stops. It's always moving. But what a shark will do is like, oh, that looks like food. So it'll swim up and nibble on it and then realize, yeah, that's not food. And it just keeps on going. But if it's food, yeah, it's going to sink its teeth in. It's going to do some work. It's the same thing when it comes to dating relationships. It's not a matter of, ignoring you or downplaying you or whatever. It's a matter of you're a beautiful, attractive woman and everyone wants your attention. What I'm doing is I'm going to stand back, and once you get finished with the lames, you're going to come over and holler at me, and I'm going to make sure that it's worth your time. That's essentially what he's saying. Let's see. Ms. Brown says, we know that strategy, but if you are insecure, I guess it's not negative. It's not negative. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not. Let's see. Larry says, everybody's already taken by the woman's surface qualities. He's able to get her attention in a crowd. He gets to shoot his shot. Thank you. Thank you. It's one of those things like, there it is. I got it. Okay. If you are trying to take a shot and you're a sniper, you're not a shotgun type cat. In other words, you just ain't gonna kick in the door, blast it. Boom, good morning, beautiful. Boom, how you doing? Boom. No, you're gonna sit back in a distance and you're gonna watch. Now, to be a sniper, it requires discipline. You have to stay in one place. You have to sit there and focus on, your target is gonna be here. You have a window this big, right? Because your target's going to walk in and he only gets 5 seconds or 2 seconds where he's standing in front of that window. In this case, you know that the target is only going to be there for a split second. So you have to wait for the shot. And that's essentially what it is. You are a sniper. You've made contact. The woman knows you're there. She knows you're there. You know she's there. So basically both of y'all are on the same page. So now it's up to you to make sure that, hey, you know what? This is the shot. And you better take it and you better fucking hit. Because think about it, you still have all of those other people coming into your inbox, coming into your text, coming into, posting on your page. That's what it is about. It's like Larry said, he got your attention. He shot his shot. And he got his shot, not necessarily verbally, but by getting your attention. Once he has your attention, it's game over. Now, keeping it is a whole different ballgame. But does she know she is cute because she gravitated to the one dude that she thought wasn't? Of course she knows she's cute. That's just it. Of course she knows she is cute. Because at the end of the day, remember, it's the 11th man principle is what he's talking about. That means that there were 10 other dudes in front of you. If you got 10 dudes each coming at you, you may not be necessarily cute. You could be neck down, meaning the face is whoa. But that body though, you know you're attractive. Women, y'all know you're attractive. Women, especially in this selfie era, y'all know your side. You know, okay, when the light's popping from the left side, that's your angle. Y'all already know. Y'all know exactly how to hold the phone up and all that shit. Y'all know you cute. Y'all know how to play the game. So stop. Let's see. Michelle said, Miss Brown, you hit the nail on the head. That tactic probably does work on girls that need validation, which is plentiful. But the woman that knows who she is now, I hear you. I will say this, though. When you have all that attention coming at you, ladies, and y'all got your inbox, and you got dudes flying all the way from Chicago, coming all the way from California, coming all the way from whatever. When that dude flexes, it don't matter what the other bullshit them other dudes is talking about. Once he decides to flex, he's got your attention. I'm sorry. That's just the way of the world. That's just how it is. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I hear what y'all are saying. I got it. I'm just saying. When you have 1,000 dudes throwing themselves at you, I can promise you, when you see that one guy that you're attracted to, and you know you want to holler at him, but he's playing it real cool, I'm sorry. The mystique, the intrigue, you cannot tell me that it doesn't, at least raise it doesn't pique your interest in some kind of way. I'm just saying. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I think it does. It does work. I'm telling you, it does work. It works. It works. It works. It works. I'm telling you. But here's the thing. You may think that the kind of men that do that are insecure. That's not the case. And I'm not even going to say they. I'm going to say we, because that's how I move. Because I promise you, one thing is I always sat back and watched how other motherfuckers moved anyway. And I was like, yo, bro, that's lame as hell. Or, oh, okay, that makes sense. We're basically critiquing how the other men are moving. It's like, all right, that's cool and all that, whatever. We sit back and we're watching that, not because we're insecure, but just the opposite. We are very confident because we know that once we flex and get her attention, it's a wrap for everybody else in the room. The difference is I'm not running up, hey, how you doing? You show up pretty. Man, fuck out of here. That's not how we move. That's not how we move. So that's why it's not a matter of insecurity. It's just a matter of really and truly being confident in who you are. All right. Let's see. Ms. Brown says the guy that is not validating her resonates with how she really feels about herself. So he comes across as honest because, again, it's not insecurity on her part. It's really not. It's a matter of you notice the difference. Even I forget. I want to say it was a couple of you ladies have said that. Why you got a booby? That's a lot of damn O's. She just locked up on that O. All I'm saying is this, okay? Ladies, every last one of y'all, okay? Every last one of y'all. How many men, drop the number in the chat, between 1 and 5, 5 and 10, and 10 plus. How many different men pop up in your inbox? Maybe not on a regular basis, not every day, but come in your inbox with some bullshit. Hey, beautiful. Oh, I love that picture. Oh, man, couldn't be me. Oh, what you eating on? Or some dumb shit to get your attention. Drop it in the comment section. Is it 1 to 5, 5 to 10, or 10 plus? How many different dudes come at you like that on a daily basis, within the week, on a 7-day period? How many men come at you with some BS talking about, hey, in some kind of way to get your attention? I'm going to give y'all a minute. Again, 1 to 5, 5 to 10, or 10 plus. How many different dudes jump into your inbox trying to get your attention? I'm waiting. One to 5, 5 to 10, 10 plus. I'm trying to see something. Yeah, because you're right. It is patience. Like I said, men hunt. Men hunt. And one of the main things when it comes to hunting is you've got to be patient. Because if you just go rushing out there, what's that old saying? Man, we're going to get to that. All I'm saying is this. If you have a bunch of men jumping in your inbox, jumping in your chat, jumping in your comment section, doing all of those things, trying to get your attention, all right, you already know that you're attractive. All of the people reaching out to you are telling you that you are attractive. It's not something you don't know. Stevie Wonder could see that, hey, you kind of cute, or there's something about you that's attractive. You may have a fat ass. You may have some, the chesticles may be popping, whatever the case may be. But you know what it is. So all I'm saying is this. You know that you're attractive off the rip. Now, you also know that he's attractive, right? Because you saw him, whether you're in person across you're at the bar and he sees you. It's like, oh, okay, you know what? Or you see him. It's like, yo, dude's kind of cute, right? But now you're like, well, damn. Okay, everybody else trying to approach me. What's up with him? He must be married or something. Oh, whoa. There's something about him. It's all about intrigue at that point. That doesn't mean he hasn't shot his shot. It's just a nonverbal shot across the bow. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, let's see what else we got. Oops. I'm not a man, so y'all say it works, then it works. It does work on a certain kind of woman. Just like every other shot that you shoot, it doesn't work on everybody. Like I said, going back into it, the type of ammo that you use. Remember, we talked about this at the very beginning during my monologue, right? The kind of ammo that you use when you shoot your shot. Most fellows, most guys, we're kind of limited to the ammo that we have. Like I said, we either have money and resources, or you have, your stuff, meaning cars, jewelry, clothing, your personality, or your physical appearance. Those are the things that you have. The dudes that have the physical appearance, they always wearing some tight ass shirt where you can see their heartbeat because the shirt's so tight, because they're trying to show off their abs or their chest or their arms, whatever the case may be. If a guy's got a personality, he's always cracking jokes. He's always doing whatever, because we know if we can make you smile, damn it, we got you. And at the same time, if a guy's got stuff, that's the dude that's got the latest, greatest car, is sitting on some 30-inch rims or some shit like that. And then at the same time, the guy with money, hey baby, let me take you to a fancy restaurant. Let me fly you overseas. Whatever. He's shooting his shot with what he has. But there are some dudes, they're shooting their shot with quiet confidence. I see you, you see me. Once you get through with all of them other busters, you're going to bring your ass over here and me and you going to chop it up. It's confidence. I'm just saying. And you're right. It doesn't work with every woman. Of course not. But just like every other shot that's being shot doesn't work with every woman, you go to war with the army you have. All right. Let's see what else we got here. When a woman develops a sense of self that matches a beautiful exterior, that ish is not going to fly, but go off, fellas. Whatever. Let's see. Tantra says, if he did downplay because in his scenario, when she asked, he said she was okay and it made her feel more intrigued. Why does this man feel that way? He's intrigued. You're intrigued. And here's the thing. The way he moved got you to respond. And think about it. All of y'all ladies have said the same thing. You've had men shoot their shot in these lame ass ways, right? What they did was they good morning, beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Did you respond? All y'all ladies said, I have all these men that come and they say, did you respond to the good morning, beautifuls, or the stupid ass, ways that you didn't? But the one guy that moved differently, you did respond. And if you respond, I got your attention. Now it's up to me, the man, to keep it. Let's see. Speaking of, I had a dude shoot a shot by telling me that he wanted. There you go. The ammo that he used was money and resources. In other words, hey, beautiful, I'm not like the rest of them. I'm gonna take, I ain't gonna take you to Applebee's for the first date. No, I'm gonna take you to Niagara Falls. That's lame as hell to me, but if that's what he got, if he got money, then okay, fine. But just like for us dudes, you could be the most beautiful woman on the planet, but I cannot talk to Pretty on the phone. If you cannot engage me in conversation and we can talk about things and beyond the, you saw what happened already on Love and Hip Hop. I'm just saying. All right. Thank you. The movie Hitch. He does this exact thing in the bar when all the men were over, he handed her $20 and asked for a drink. Thank you. In other words, that woman was there. He looked at her. And I know the scene that he's talking about, right? He approached her in a different way that had her intrigued. And a couple of y'all just said earlier, it's like, yo, you got my attention, but now you fall flat on your face because now you're asking me, oh, so what you want to do? What my man did was he got her information in the movie Hitch, and then he built on that. And he put together a date based on her, based on their conversations. That's what it's about. Let's see what else we got. Yo, y'all are silly, man. Y'all are silly. Y'all, two things. We're about to wrap this one up. One, if you have not already done so, please take your ass on over there to the, let me stop. Please, if you haven't already done so, go on over there and hit the like button. If you don't like what we're talking about, hit the dislike button. Just hit a button. I need to, like I said, we're going to tickle the algorithms. We are going to tickle the algorithms. I need people in YouTube land to know that the CM show is there. And the other thing is, y'all are silly in the chat, man. I'm telling you. She said, what were you supposed to do at Niagara Falls? Man, that's a hell of a first date. It's like, bruh, can you at least, get to know my first name or at least my last name? Talking about taking me out to Niagara Falls. Y'all are silly. Oh, shit. Anyway, hey, tonight has been a fun show. Y'all are silly as hell. I love it. We're going to do this. I know usually the last couple episodes have been on Mondays and whatnot. However, because of my Ready to Love reviews, the last one of which is up on YouTube, the TV show Ready to Love, y'all, it is, if I can talk. Hold on. Yeah, the TV show Ready to Love comes on the OWN network. And as always, what I do with that is I review each and every episode and just talk about it. Just like how we're talking about, love and relationships here. I use that show as a catalyst to talk about relationships. The show itself, like we talked about, is 10 men, 10 women. It's actually 9 now. 2 people got eliminated. It comes on every Friday on the OWN network. It's hosted by nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. So if you haven't already seen it, 10 plus. Y'all are silly, man. Wait a minute, 10 plus what? What? Y'all are silly, man. Anyway, just want to say thank y'all for joining the conversation tonight. If you haven't already done so, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to this channel. While the show Ready to Love during the season, we're not really going to do the shows on Mondays. What I do on Mondays is I premiere my reviews. So like I said, if you haven't already signed up to the channel, subscribe, make sure you do so. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all for jumping aboard this conversation. It has been a fun one tonight. Lord knows it has been fun, but it's got to come to an end, yo. Y'all, thank you so much for joining the conversation. As always, y'all stay determined. See y'all next week.